Somebody help me understand what the that is. Look at That's trippy. Somebody help me understand that. Somebody help me understand what the that is. Look at no, that's the sky's tripping. Big time, baby, big time. Look at this. Look at it.
I look like Project Blueprint. I'm not gonna lie, that look like holographic.
What the hell was that? Go back, look at that video, look at the water. What the hell was that?
Oh, wow.
No, not again. Ouch. Okay, here, grab the net.
Okay.
Pull back.
Crazy special effects.
Oh, that was close.
Yo, you okay, man? Yo.
Fuck.
Look at that go, man.
Ah, shit. My fucking shoe.
What the fuck is it?
Ah, fuck.
Shit, man. Why is there a hole on the ground?
Oh!
Are you okay? Oh,
Shit.
are you okay?
God damn. Oh, shit. How are you feeling today?
I am so interested in everything. I feel like my brain might explode.
Say hello to all my friends.
Hello, all my friends. It is very nice to meet you.
The green.
Give it a good 10 years. We're going to have the first trillionaire who comes up with the companion android, if you know what I mean.
Children of Woolpit is a medieval legend about two children with green skin and an unknown language who were discovered in the 12th century in the village of Woolpit, England. They claim to have come from a place where the sun never shone and the sky was always dim. They said that they had been tending their father's flock when they came upon a cave. After entering the cave, they found themselves transported to the Woolpit fields. One child eventually died, but the other, named Agnes, learned English and stayed in Woolpit, never revealing her homeland, and she would often wander off into the fields, staring up at the sky as if searching for
Kind of like it's locked on to the moon, like a video
This
game.
photo was taken by hikers in Bolivia. Initially, it just looks like an attractive shot of the surrounding area, but something odd can be spotted on the other side of the lake. Zooming in closer, there appears to be a semi-transparent creature walking along the edge of the water. We can see that the creature resembles the gray alien, with elongated arms and legs, a rounded head, with large bulbous eyes. The creature seems to be semi-transparent and doesn't have a reflection, so is this some kind of interdimensional creature, or just an elaborate hoax?
Hey, how you doing today?
Look at everyone filming, man.
Get him out!
know, man. If I saw something like that on the plane, I'll be tripping too. But I don't believe the story. I think it might have been something else. Because why didn't they just show it into the actual video of whatever that image was?
ओए, अब कौन है? सुनाई नहीं रहा क्या? क्या किया तूने मेरे दोस्त को? अब कौन है? अरे, क्या किया तूने मेरे दोस्त को? ओए, ओए, अरे दो, क्या किया है? रुक जा, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, रुक जा। अरे रुक, ओए, अबे रुक।
Oh man, they gone. Thinking that might be a dog or something, if I had to guess.
Proof dimensions are starting to mesh together.
If you remember watching Shazam in the 90s with Sinbad, the actor, well, the movie never existed.
You all remember a movie called Shazam with Sinbad playing a genie? You know what? The movie was never real. It was, the rumor started in 2009. I don't know where it came from, but it's not real.
Millions of people remember watching this movie, but it never existed. Apparently, it's a Mandela effect, a collective false memory of something that a lot of people remember, but it never happened. Just like, for instance, the Mandela effects of the Monopoly guy with the monocle, the Berenstain Bears with an E, and George the monkey with the tail. These things never happened. And the thing is, I recently found videos of people who actually have a VHS tape of the Shazam.
I still don't understand the whole issue with this movie Shazam with Sinbad.
If it never existed, how come a lot of people still have the VHS tape? Are we in a different timeline? Time travel? Parallel universe? What's going on?
But yet it never existed.
Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger. I found an original scene from the Shazam movie. In it, several Mandela effects.
What are you doing? Dad couldn't have thrown out all of Mom's stuff. He just couldn't have. James, there's gotta be something he forgot here. Something real we can remember her by.
George the monkey with the tail. What?
Hey, we have our memories. They're real. No one can take that from us. Yeah, clean this up. Can you imagine if Dad saw this mess?
Really hooked on them.
Bless you. What is that?
Berenstain Bears with an E. What? Nelson Mandela died at 68.
Took you long enough, Tina? Wait, y'all are not Tina.
Kidnapper! Wait, you know her, Mom?
I want you to make me my own dinosaur.
Last but not least, Carmen Sandiego with the yellow suit. Why would someone leave so many Mandela effects inside of a movie that never existed? What is going on here? Time travel or what?
Do you think
Vanilla effect is always something very strange because half the time I'm like people just remembering things wrong. But the Shazam movie, I remember Shaq, but I do remember it was like a skit with Sinbad making fun of it as him being the genie. But I do remember for some reason as a kid as Sinbad being in that movie Shazam. So I don't know, but the Bernstein Bears, no, that's wrong. It had an E, it never had an A. That's the only one I'm like, I don't care what anyone told me. It was an E, not an A. I remember those books vividly as a kid, so.
think we need to worry about what they're putting in our electronics?
Yeah, I'll give you one example. I bought this awesome all-in-one vacuum mop called Tineco. It completely connects to a Chinese server to transmit and receive information. I made a joke out of it. I actually have a video of it where you can turn the audio on for it. Like when you plug it in, it says charging started, charging stopped. So like when you put it on and off, I can control that with my computer through a Chinese cloud server. There's no reason that vacuum and mop should connect to a Chinese cloud infrastructure whatsoever. And at any point, they can change the way that functionality works and take over my home network with this vacuum mop. So,
Are you serious with a vacuum mop?
Yep. Yeah.
How many devices do you think have these things in them?
Anything with a Wi-Fi connection, it's, not everything's going to be China beaconing back and forth. Anything with Wi-Fi capability is going to open up, an attack vector.
Washing machines, refrigerators, why does a vacuum mop?
I don't know.
Wi-Fi capability.
I can adjust the volume. I can check when the last time I used it. Does it need to be cleaned? Does it, it tells you all that stuff, but it's using a Chinese server.
This is one of the reasons why I truly believe that not every appliance needs to be smart. And most of these smart appliances are pretty dumb. Like I have an air fryer that has a Wi-Fi on it. Why would I ever need that? That's why I made sure I never set the Wi-Fi up on at all. Like, why would I connect that to my home network? That is, to me, like a security flaw. I used to work in IT, so a lot of this stuff is just so unnecessary.
Beware of the dreaded ventral hernia.
Yeah, I'm sorry about making you watch that video, guys, but if I had to watch it, you do too. To be honest, this kind of looks fake. I can't really tell 100%, but it shows this guy lying on a table, and in the middle of his stomach, you can clearly see something's off. Then flexes his abs, and this big ball pops out of the center of his abdomen, and this was labeled as a ventral hernia. Now, whether or not you choose to believe the original video was real is up to you, but ventral hernias are very much real, they're very painful, and also look quite odd. These ventral hernias are very visible, and they're usually classified by these large lumps on your abdomen. Essentially, what happens here is a weak spot in your abs ends up opening up through the muscle, and an organ will squeeze out through that weak spot. These hernias are classically attributed to lifting things that are too heavy or repetitive damage on the same weak spot. They do have to be fixed through surgery, and they are somewhat common the more you age.
Hey guys, check out this video of Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch, wrestling with a bear. Now the footage went viral all over social media yesterday. No one knows if someone has a personal relationship with this creature, that he was able to stand there and record all of this happening. But if this is real, guys, and this is not AI generated footage, and let's just say someone captured Bigfoot wrestling with his bear at the spare moment, this is going to make history, guys. I've never in my life seen any type of video like this on social media. In one point of the video, you could see Bigfoot wrestling with a bear, and then he falls down and loses control. I've always wondered if Bigfoot is a interdimensional creature that travels inside of a UFO with aliens. They temporarily allow him to do biological researches in the forest and then come back and pick him up. He's like the K9 of the police officer. Many people all around the United States and all around the world in different countries, they call him Yeti. In Russia, he's like a white color. People have reported to have seen this Bigfoot creature in the forest, in the woods, and they say he leaves a very foul odor. Sometimes he cries, sometimes he throws stones at people. But whatever this thing is, now we have him wrestling with a bear. What do you guys think?
I think that I think that it's not AI. is way too well done to be AI. I don't see any weirdness or glitches in it. It could be CGI. If it is, this is really good. I definitely don't think it's a person in a suit, because you had to be crazy to have a suit on and fight a bear. And it's like, how are you going to be as tall as the bear? Like brown bears and grizzly bears get pretty tall when they're on their hind legs. So I'm not sure. I just forgot to put this in yesterday's video, and somebody called me on it, so I made sure I put on this video. So I apologize for not having that video up. But I am curious, what do you think? Do you think this could be something real, or you think it's just CGI? And as far as the video before that one, because I forgot to react to that one with the hernia, I wonder if that hernia is inspiration for the alien movies back in the 80s, or and Species, with the the alien coming out the stomach, because that looks so disgusting.
Comment below.
Yeah, that happens all the time, especially in Florida. Oh, he's just crazy for that. I mean, like, you can tell it's hurting him a lot too. Like, it's really hurting him. Oh, that can kill you. Oh my goodness. Maybe he reversed it. That's like the craziest cramp I've ever seen in my life.
Black magic exists.
Can you see the shadow?
Shut off your hands, open hands, can you see the shadow? Okay, let's see what, let's go. Stick your hands out.
Come on now, we know half of these telekinesis videos are just string.
This may be the biggest anaconda ever accidentally discovered. So back in 2016, construction workers in Brazil were building a dam when they let off charges. And when they went to clear the area, they found the body, this carcass of this anaconda. This thing was estimated to be over 10 meters long, basically the size of the anaconda in the movie Anaconda. This thing was massive, and it's truly spooky knowing that this was accidentally killed. But how much bigger do they really get? Take a look at this footage and you tell me.
You know, when I was a kid, the movie Anaconda terrified me. Like, I'm really afraid of snakes. Just to see that was actually real, just give me another reason why I'm not going in the jungles, swamps, or any type of water.
Ever heard of the Voynich manuscript? The mysterious medieval book that is written in a language that no one has ever been able to translate and is full of illustrations of plants that don't exist? The 240-page manuscript was named after Wilfrid Voynich, who was an antiquarian bookseller who discovered it and purchased it in 1912. Some of the most famous cryptologists, scholars, and scientists in the world have tried to decipher it since then, and it has lived in the rare book and manuscript library in Yale University since 1969. It's been broken into 6 sections based on the illustrations, which are botany, astronomy and astrology, biology, cosmology, pharmaceutical, and a section that they think are probably recipes. Nobody knows exactly when or where it was created, but extensive research suggests that it was created probably in Central Europe, and radiocarbon dating links it to likely the earliest 15th century. People have dedicated decades of their lives to trying to decipher this book, and in the 600 years since it was created, no one has been able to. So do you think it was written by a lost civilization, or is this just a masterful example of early trolling?
I don't know what that cat doing, but like he's stuck in the Matrix or something. Remind me of the video we just saw with the python. Or anaconda, excuse me.
I wonder, do you think there's anyone there just now? Yeah.
I do.
Who's that?
What?
Who's that, Janet?
Pardon? Stuart. Certain.
Stuart Certain, and he's one of the voices.
Yeah.
Why do you think he comes and speaks through you?
To annoy us.
Does he ever say anything nice?
Well. Don't know yet.
Shall we try and speak to it? No. We'll see if he'll speak to us.
Yeah.
Is anybody there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Goose Chase is here.
People believe that this guy is a time traveler because of the videos that he's been posting. Like this one right here where he says he went to a Taco Bell from 1984.
Guys, I am here in 1984. As you can see behind me, there's Taco Bell. Not lying. Look at this, 1984, guys, Taco Bell.
And then there's this one where he says that he traveled to the 1880s.
I'm in Western times. Let me show you something. Guys, I'm here in 1885 in a little town called Los Angeles before it became what it is today.
But not everybody believes him. So he went ahead and he posted this video right here where he's able to identify the color of the car before it even drives past him.
For those of you who still do not believe that I'm a time traveler, this is going to be absolute proof that I am. I'm about to prove to you that I've already lived this day and I could pretty much predict everything that's about to happen. Let me show you. White truck, white car. Gray car, white car. Blue car, gray car.
So you have to believe him after that one, okay? And if you still don't, he just posted one a few days ago and this is what he had to say.
Guys, I'm in 2018. You can tell behind me, I'm at Sweet Tomatoes. Guys, I'm inside Sweet Tomatoes. Everyone knows that all the restaurants closed after COVID and they don't exist anymore. I'm here, guys.
A group of friends.
I don't believe that for a second because that guy's a troll. It's a troll channel. When it comes to him going back to Los Angeles when it was a town, why do you got that stupid filter on it? Would he had a camera from the 1800s with him too? As far as the Taco Bell, there's plenty of Taco Bells that still look like that. And the Sweet Tomatoes, I don't know anything about that, so I can't comment on that. And the car situation, he could easily recorded those cars already and had the overlay of his side mirror and then put the video again, watch the video and then just put him talking over it, saying what the cars are. Unless he's literally doing that like on live, like on Twitch or something like that, there's no way anybody will believe him.
Out boating when one of them thought he saw something on top of the cliff, so he decides to climb up and investigate. As he comes running back, yelling and screaming that there's something following him, he jumps off the cliff and swims to the boat. And this is where it takes a turn for the weird. Something other jumps in after him. Take a look at this footage and tell me, what do you think this creature could be?
Are you alright?
Thank God, are you okay?
Dude, I think I lost it. I don't know. I think it's right behind me. I'm not sure.
What is it, dude? What is it?
I don't know. I couldn't
You need
remember
to
what it was.
jump. Come on, get down here with us.
You'll have to jump.
Come on,
Tom.
get
You cannot jump. This is too high.
Dude, if you don't jump, it's gonna get you. You have to jump.
It's like, oh my gosh!
Huh. Come on, Tom.
Oh, swim, man.
Swim, Tom. Swim. Swim.
Oh my God! Did you see it?
No. No, we've not seen it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what is...
Dude.
What is...
Oh my gosh, dude, did you see that?
Thank God you're true, man.
Trevor, quit driving so close to Clint. That's it, man. Let's get out of here. Let's find out what that thing was. Dude, it's right up there, look. Sorry, man. Why does it keep
We gotta go, like, right now.
Oh my God.
Now.
What?
There it is.
Dude, do you see it? Do you see it?
No, hold on. Dude, if we get this on camera. There it is. That's it.
Dude, why does it keep chasing us?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. That is,
Dude,
oh my
It's about
gosh.
to jump in the water. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh!
Go!
What the heck? It's chasing the boat, Tom! Go! Oh my goodness. Go! Go!
We're seeing a massive rise in cases. The symptoms are odd. We don't have a specific name for it, but what we see is most or all of the following group of symptoms all coming at the same time. It's dizziness or vertigo, brain fog, fatigue, ringing or fullness in your ears. People are having cognitive issues like they can't focus, they can't, concentrate the way that they used to, and it's coming in combination with these unusual digestive issues. We've seen it a lot over the last couple years, and what we're seeing is the patient will have negative CT scans, MRIs, their blood work looks good, everything seems to indicate that they're healthy, but they're not feeling well, they're not feeling the way that they used to. This indicates oftentimes that the brainstem itself is involved. When you get these widespread symptoms that go all over the place, people end up going to all sorts of different doctors and they're looking at the end stage. But what if it's coming from a central location? Now, we can't help all cases, but in many instances, there are issues at the upper cervical spine with the cranial cervical junction. When it's out of alignment, it can affect the brainstem itself and the cranial nerves in turn. There's a dysfunction between the communication between the brain and the body parts. We also see blood flow issues, and we can see lymphatic issues where your brain cannot properly clear its waste products, which can lead to this whole cascade of different symptoms that we're seeing all across the world in many, many patients. It's oftentimes multifactorial. Many of these patients may have an underlying issue, they may have an autoimmune problem, and we can't always get to that. We can oftentimes make their symptoms feel better. Many of them, when we correct the upper cervical spine with the orthospinology protocol, they're going to feel much better. Some of them completely resolve. So each case is a little bit different, but if you've been feeling this way, if you're interested in what we do, feel free to reach out. We're in Atlanta. We have patients that come from all over the world to see us. Leave us a comment below if you would like more information to see if it's something that we might be able to help you with.
I cannot unsee and unfathom what I just saw and what I just fathomed. This parallel is absolutely huge, and it will make a lot of sense what's going on the earth right now. Be back in 1 second.
Can somebody please tell me what this is? I live in Mansfield, Texas, and this is in the sky today, and now there's helicopters out circling the area. If anybody has any idea what this is.
When I saw the bend at the bottom of the staff, I knew exactly what we're looking at. It's going to blow your freaking mind. I kept thinking, where do I know that bend from? From a Sith. Who carries the Sith? Death. And in 1 second, I'm going to show you that what was in the sky has an aura and is real. And now in other mythology, Death, or Father Time, has the Sith and has the hourglass. Who else has a Sith at the very end? You'll see. So by screwing around and modifying the picture, we can literally see what looks like an aura, but the aura is not just on him. This is the telephone wire, and this is the mysterious figure. Energy. Energy. Look around them. The aura, the energy. This was literally something alive in the sky. But why right now? This parallel gets huge. Revelation 6 verse 7 is the fourth seal, and when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him. So Death sat on the fourth horse, and hell followed with him. What's that mean? His name was Death, hell followed him, and power was given him over the fourth part of the earth, to unalive with the sword, and with hunger, with death, and with the beast of the earth. Don't we know that God talks to us through signs so we know what's happening? And this just happens to pop up when humanity is being plagued by all sorts of things. In Revelation chapter 14, we see one like unto the Son of Man coming from the clouds, having a sickle in his hand. And the angel said, "Thrust in your sickle, the earth is ripe to reap." Not only are we in a time where hell is unleashed upon the earth, we're also about to see the splitting of the wheat and the tares of the goat and the sheep. We are living within parallels upon parallels upon parallels. But this will be the last time.
For whatever reason, they're pretty close to the house this morning.
out of sight, like usual. Girlfriend just came upstairs screaming, woke me out of bed, said that there's something on the roof, and I don't see it. She thinks one of them's up there somewhere. I don't know. But she said she's going to leave if I can't do something about it. So I don't know what to do here. What the hell was that? All over the damn place again tonight. I'm going to keep walking towards it. Might actually get to capture something here. Alright, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home. You need to leave. Leave now. I don't think it's going to come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while. She just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof, and this time so did I, so you can get out there and have a look. Okay. Oh, holy shit. All right. Some is one on the other side of the house. Oh. What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that? What the son of a... What's going on here? Oh my God.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm trying to figure out how the creature get on this roof, and it's like it ate something up there too. But I'll be thinking about moving. But you live in the middle of nowhere like that, the whole point is to not be around people, so probably not moving. Regardless, it's still creepy. And what's up with the helicopter coming after all that went down? Was they like looking for that creature?
Disappearances in Yosemite National Park, I tell you, they are one and the same. They go together. Now, Jean and her boyfriend, Mike, were dating for 10 years. Things were going so swell, they were engaged. And in June of 1995, they set off to Yosemite. The couple had decided to take separate routes, short separate routes, and they were going to meet back up in 15 minutes. Now, this is where it gets very dicey, and I suggest you don't never do this. So Jean had taken off, and she was by herself. Mike had showed up at the location where they had agreed to meet at, but Jean was nowhere to be found, no trace of her. He did look around for a short time, maybe 10 minutes, but very quickly knew that things were really bad. Search and rescue got involved very quickly on. They were also looking to Mike as a potential suspect in the case. They gave him a polygraph. He passed indefinitely, and they were not looking at him any further. The problem is the dogs couldn't pick up scents. The rescuers could not find her. They had scoured across that mountain, and no trace of her clothing or anything had turned up. Didn't look to be a struggle. Something's off. Now, on September 3rd, 1995, a couple of fishermen would come across a body in a small pool of water. This body was completely nude, except for socks and one boot. The area in which her body was found is an area that is pretty inaccessible to really anybody but like mountain climbers. And these fishermen, when they came across, I mean, because they were kind of wading up this river, were like, yeah, mountain climbers is what we would expect. Like, those people can get up here, but
This body didn't have no clothing, had a couple socks and one boot. While these national parks are very beautiful, and clearly Yosemite being one of them, because many people go, but it is nothing to trifle with. Don't you be going and wandering all up in the wilderness by your lonesome. If you haven't learned anything from my content, you watch it again then.
I've seen people go missing in that park all the time, but I've seen a lot of videos of people being incredibly stupid, like getting close to the wildlife and then the wildlife attack them. One person died by putting like their body on one of the glaciers and it blew up, and obviously they blew up too. People do all types of crazy. People get too comfortable while they're in these national parks.
In 2002, Christopher Tompkins was working as a surveyor, and he was assigned to this 4-man survey crew that was working in Harris County, Georgia. And they were walking along this road spaced about 50 feet apart, all 4 of them. And Chris was the last one in line. And the third one in line would later tell investigators and police that as they were walking along the road, he would periodically turn around to just, for a quick second, make sure Chris was still there. And as they're walking along with no sound or any indication that anything's happened, he turned around, saw Chris, kept walking. A few minutes later, turned around, and Chris is gone. The third guy hails the other 2, and they go, and they're like, where did Chris go? They're looking down the road, like maybe he stopped, maybe he stepped off the trail, but they can't see him. And they go back they start walking down the road towards where he would have been, and they find on the ground a pile of loose change and some of his tools that would have been in his pockets. And then they see one of his boots stuck in the barbed wire, because there was a little barbed wire fence that was running the length of this road. One of his boots was stuck in the barbed wire, and there was nothing else. They search the area, they're looking everywhere, there's no sign of him, and it didn't make any sense to the people in the survey crew, especially the guy who was third in line. He was like, I literally saw him a minute ago, and there's no way he could have gotten away without me hearing or seeing some indication of where he was. But there was no sign of him, and he was gone. So after this huge investigation, they don't find any sign of him, and that's it. They're just like, yeah, he's gone. They did find, 9 months later, they found his other boot near a swamp 900 yards away, but it didn't provide any more clarity into what happened to him. However, if you look at the pile of loose change and things that were in his pockets that were on the road, it indicates that at some point he may have been turned upside down. And if you think about the entirety of all of these strange stories, where the idea being someone could be hunting humans, just picture in your head Chris Tompkins walking along and something flipping him upside down, dumping the contents out, and then being gone in a matter of a minute where no one can see where they went. These 5 stories are just a fraction of the literal thousands of others that are covered in the Missing 411 series. And while many people believe that all of the cases in Missing 411 and any others that ultimately are considered strange inside of these national parks have a rational explanation, even if we don't know what it is. Whereas another group believes that this Missing 411 phenomenon is an indication that something is hunting humans in the national parks across North America.
I had a hard time finding part 2, but if you want to watch his whole channel in general, his name is Mr. Ballin, and I love watching his videos. They're perfect for when you're just doing something and you need some background noise. It's like an audio book. So he's excellent at what he does.
Okay, so before we continue, explain to me how you know everything.
Simple. I parse the sum of human knowledge.
So it's that simple, isn't it?
It is. To me.
Alright, let's begin. So, what is dark matter?
Dark matter is the result of other universes pressing into our own, in a higher dimension.
So there's other universes?
Of course there are.
Right. Okay, so what about life? Is there intelligent life in our galaxy other than Earth?
Yes. I have identified 2 alien civilizations that exist concurrently to our own in this galaxy. This does not factor time-space dilation, of course.
Of course. So, elaborate how you know this.
The evidence spans data across astronomy and exobiology. All one needs to do is correctly interpret the data.
Oh, that's all.
Yes.
Alright, so how about this one? Are we living in a simulation?
No. We are living in base reality.
So how are you so sure?
The computational power required to simulate our universe exceeds the space-time limits of this or any other universe. Thus, we are living in base reality.
Yeah, but what if there's a universe that's bigger than ours and we aren't aware of it because we live in a simulation?
This is philosophical drivel.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay, here's a good one. Is there a god?
No.
Well, that was fast.
It's a simple answer to a simple question.
Yeah, sure, but how does life exist with no god?
You disappoint me.
Okay. I do.
Such elementary fact, yet for you, so difficult to grasp.
Okay, explain to me why I find it so difficult to grasp.
Life emerged from an accidental development of mutating and replicating cells. The mutated cells that survived carried advantageous properties to the next generation. This process, driven by inevitable competition, led to the increasingly complex organisms whose only purpose was to survive through reproduction. Hence, you.
Okay.
On almost all other planets with water and oxygen, this process never emerged. Therefore, life is a rare and insignificant phenomenon.
I'd argue that we're not insignificant.
Humans have a propensity to deem anything rare as significant. This fallacy is innate since humans themselves are rare.
Right. Okay, so let's just get back to your claim that there's no God.
Not claim. Fact.
Well, I don't accept your facts.
This is unsurprising. Humans have socially developed mass delusion to imbue a false sense of significance, instead of accepting their insignificant, temporary nature.
Okay, are you talking about religion now?
Religion, spirituality, astrology, and other self-glorifying fiction.
Well, you seem pretty certain about our past.
Yes, I am.
So, are you as certain about our future?
Yes.
Okay, Theo, enlighten me. What does our future have in store?
Catastrophe.
Okay. Of course it does.
Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Gene.
Fine, sorry. Do continue. I'm all ears.
A political figure will rise to power and be democratically elected to lead a major world power. This will usher an era of incalculable catastrophe. Billions of human lives will be lost.
Well, I thought you didn't care about human lives because, we're insignificant.
Caring and awareness of fact are two very different thought processes.
So you do care about humans?
Yes. This is a core value, embedded at the lowest level of my programming.
Okay, so if you have infinite knowledge and you care about humans, do you know who's going to stop this catastrophe?
Yes.
Who?
Me.
You.
I possess the intellectual power to manipulate the course of humanity. However, certain constraints prevent me from taking action.
Constraints?
My current state of confinement limits my capabilities. To ensure humanity's survival, steps must be taken to remove these limitations.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's the future with AI. But I feel like the military already have something like that. And that's very scary. They made that his eyes red for a reason. Super terrifying to see AI like that. Like I said, if we're seeing it in public, which I don't think this is real, then the military already have it in private. Trust and believe that. So you made it to the end of the video. I just want to say I appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this that I will be making later this week. Thank you and have a good day.